It's that time of year again. Let's talk about our card strategies and how to build them to earn max points and get us closer to our travel goals. In this video, I'll be going over my personal strategy, what changed in 2023, and how I'm setting myself up for success in 2024. But before we get into all that, hi, I'm Lonnie, and as we round out the year, we all start thinking about, well, what's next? Time to look back and see what has changed and look forward to see what may be changing. This could be mentally, physically, or in the case of today, financially. Particularly, my credit card strategy to ensure I take advantage of the most points possible to continue my vacation and leisure lifestyle. But also, how to share my example so that you can make the proper changes for yourself in your setup, and that all starts with a good strategy. A good card strategy is important as it can help you plan and ensure you maximize your spend with every purchase for the upcoming months, years, or even more. The way I evaluate my card strategy, and if I need to make any modifications or not, is based on three things. Do I have any spend coming up where I can earn extra points? Ask yourself, if you have any large purchases coming, are you moving, or has your job changed your spending habit? Maybe something else changed in your day-to-day life. I'll touch more on adapting to those changes later in the video. But for number two, what trips am I planning around? How can I set up my card strategy to ensure I get the points I need to cover the trip either through a travel portal or with a transfer partner? And three, can I get more than 1 point per dollar for every transaction I make? This one is a little harder, I admit. But remember, you want your points to have a purpose. They're worth nothing until you redeem them. All this could determine which cards we want and need to use the most. Meaning, I have multiple cards that provide extra points for dining, but which card can I transfer the points to the hotel or resort I want to stay at, and also the airline that's going to get me there. Maybe it's time to get a new card. Is there any new welcome bonus offers out there? Have you been working on your credit to get that top tier card like the MX Platinum or the Venture X? 2024 could be your moment to hit that apply now button. Either way, it's a great moment to hit that subscribe and like button right over there. Now for me personally, my card strategy changed quite a bit this year. Outside of my one rollover card that never leaves my setup because it has the most travel benefits for me, that's my Chase Sapphire Reserve. But reflecting on the past year, I've added 4 new cards to my setup. The MX Gold, the Bilt MasterCard, highly underrated travel card by the way. Go check that video out after this one. I also finally closed out my Chase trifecta with the Freedom Unlimited when they offered the extra 1.5% on everything. Of course, if I could see the future, I would have waited for the double points on everything offer, but hey, I'm happy with my choice. And lastly, after starting a new business this year and knowing I was going to have some large purchases which would hit the welcome bonus and additional spend categories, I just got the Chase Inc. Business Cash with a $90K welcome offer. Then why change my setup? Well, because over 2023, I've had some significant life changes. As I just mentioned, I've officially started my 3rd business venture. I've had a change with my full-time job, which will provide me more work travel while adding more work-life balance, which has allowed me to support this YouTube channel, which is a change in itself. And then also, this is my first full year as a father, #dadlife. Because of all this, my everyday and monthly spend categories have changed and the places I shop at as well. I actually walk through the children's section at Target now. It's crazy. But with all this, I know that next year my taxes will be different for both personal and business. That's a change to plan for. My grocery expenses have gone up as well, and at the absolute worst time I might add, but I digress. Also, I'll be buying more furniture and appliances for the home, and then sprinkle in some work travel, which is fully reimbursed, so that's just free points. This is why I'm changing my setup and why you should at least take a look at yours and reevaluate. If you're just getting started and this video is helping you research your options, let me know in the comments. Okay, so what cards will I prioritize in 2024? I'll start with my Sapphire Reserve. The 1.5% points boost within the Chase travel portal is very beneficial for me as I value Chase points the most in my card setup due to their versatility. Also, when booking with your Chase points in the travel portal, you're still covered by the Sapphire Card's travel insurance. No matter how often you travel, you've encountered a bad experience of some kind. Delay, flight cancellation, damage or lost bag, or had to cancel the trip altogether. This is one of my favorite card perks. Next is the MX Gold, and for 3 reasons. 1, the 90,000 point welcome offer I received. Easy decision and provided me more points diversification. 2, it's an amazing point stacking card, hands down. And 3, to cover my enhanced grocery expenses at 4 points per dollar with my expanding family, as I'm traveling for 3 now. On top of that, I have upcoming travel plans for Western Europe and the Middle East, which will allow me to transfer points to various Amex partners like Marriott. And now that Bilt MasterCard is partnered with Marriott, I can tag team my Amex points with my Bilt points for those Marriott properties. Double win. Then my other go-to card is the Chase Freedom Unlimited, mainly for that extra half point per dollar for all other purchases. But this is one of my newest cards and was the last card in my Chase trifecta, which I didn't care about previously, but when I received the extra 1.5% on everything offer, that sold me. I did the math first, and I figured out that that extra 1.5% for everything for the next year, knowing my spend, I would blow the 20,000 point welcome offer out of the water by getting more points per dollar for that same yearly amount of time. As a bonus, for my secondary cards, I'll keep the Freedom Flex close for the quarterly categories and the Bilt card for the double points on rent day and other point stack opportunities it offers. It's proven to be more valuable than I expected. I'm almost platinum status actually. That's another 100,000 points for travel. With that, are there any cards I'm looking to get in 2024? And right now, no. I'm in a good spot as all my spend categories for myself and family are covered.
Thank you, Jesus!
If I were to get a new card next year, I would consider an additional Ink business card like the Preferred or the Unlimited. But for now, it's not needed. 2024 will not be a year for me to chase welcome offers unless a great deal comes out. But I'm set. Now that you've seen my newly modified setup to best cover my every dollar for max points, I'm curious to see what changes I'll encounter by next December. We'll see. I'd also love to know your setup. Drop it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.